Picture this. You set a bold goal, maybe hitting the gym consistently, launching that side hustle, or finally reading those books piling up. You're fired up for a few days, crushing it, but then the spark fades. Snoozing feels easier than sweating. Scrolling beats building. Sound familiar? If you're nodding, you're not alone. Millions of us start strong but fizzle out, trapped in the cycle of frustration and self-doubt. But what if I told you the real key isn't chasing fleeting motivation, it's building unbreakable discipline? In this video, you'll discover science-backed strategies to force yourself into action even on your worst days. Drawing from the latest 2025 research, like studies showing self-discipline can be trained like a muscle for long-term success, we'll cover practical tools to rewire your brain, stack small wins, and turn discipline into your superpower. By the end, you'll have a step-by-step plan to achieve your goals without relying on feeling like it, and reclaim that work-life balance you've been craving. Let's kick off with the myth of motivation. Think about two buddies, Adam and John, my twist on a classic tale. Every new year, they jot down goals, shed bounds, stack savings, kickstart a business. Adam dives in, hyped, vision boards everywhere, motivational podcasts on repeat, fancy abs buzzing. Week 1, he's a machine. Early rises, clean eats, gym sessions. But by week 2, the hype crashes. Not feeling it today, he mutters, skipping workouts and binging on takeout. Excuses snowball, and he's back to square one. John? No fanfare, no endless inspo reels. He just shows up, tired or not, inspired or bored. Months later, Adam's still planning. John's transformed, fitter, wealthier, with a thriving side gig. Why? As 2025 research from the APA highlights, willpower isn't about feeling pumped, it's resisting short-term temptations for long-term wins. Motivation is a myth, a temporary high that vanishes when life gets real. Discipline? It's a skill you build like a muscle that strengthens with use, per Quora insights on training it kindly and consistently. Ever wondered why top performers like David Goggins swear by discipline equals freedom? It's because they know motivation fades, but discipline endures. So, are you ready to ditch the hype and build real grit? The core shift from feeling-based to identity-based action. Latest studies from Freedom to Move in 2025 emphasize aligning motivation with discipline through daily habits. Instead of waiting to feel ready, ask, what would my disciplined self do right now? Not the exhausted you, but the version who's committed. Would they hit snooze or lace up those sneakers, scroll endlessly or tackle that project? I tried this after bombing my first freelance gig, felt like quitting, but asked that question and pushed through. Result? Landed my next client. Make it a mantra. Jot it on your phone wallpaper for daily reminders. This rewires your brain, turning actions into who you are. Pause now, write down one goal, and ask that question. See how it shifts your mindset? The 5-second rule, straight from Mel Robbins. When hesitation hits, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move. Why? Your brain defaults to comfort, brewing excuses in seconds. But acting fast overrides that, as neuroscience shows in Reclaim.ai's 2024 guide to building discipline. I used it to start my morning runs. Countdown, out the door, no debate. Integrate it with apps like Mel's for reminders. Small hook. Imagine using this to finally launch that podcast you've delayed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, record episode 1. Flip the pain-pleasure principle. We're wired to dodge pain, chase pleasure, but easy choices like junk food or Netflix lead to regret's long-term sting. 2025 research from AFA Education stresses self-discipline takes control by reframing. Short discomfort yields massive rewards like energy from workouts or freedom from a built business. Visualize the pain of staying stuck versus the pleasure of progress. I flipped this during a tough career pivot, embraced the grind, and it paid off with a promotion. Add a journal prompt. List pains of inaction versus pleasures of discipline for your top goal.
What if one mindset flip could unlock the career you've dreamed of? Keep watching to stack more wins. Harness micro wins. Don't aim for the summit, take one step. Science from ResearchGate 2025 on self-discipline and learning confirms that starting small, one paragraph, one rep, builds momentum, creating motivation. Track with apps like Streaks or Habitica to gamify it. My story began writing with just 10 minutes. Now I've published articles. Hook, that first micro win could snowball into your breakthrough year. Be your own coach, not a critic. Slips happen, but self-compassion fuels recovery, per PMC studies linking self-discipline to reduced procrastination. Talk like a coach. One off day doesn't define you. Get back in. I journaled positive self-talk after missing gym days. It kept me consistent. Add exercises, daily affirmations, or coach letters to yourself. The deathbed test with a positive spin. From Forbes 2024 on passion-boosting discipline, imagine your legacy. Did you live fully? But flip it. Visualize the joy of achievements. Combine with passion. Build discipline around what you love. As Quora suggests, building businesses on passion. My pivot? Tied discipline to my love for writing, turning side hustle into income. Tools and long-term strategies. From Kin AI 2025, it takes 66 days for habits. Use non-negotiable rules like work first thing, inspired by Jocko Willink. Eliminate distractions with routines and track progress via journals. Research from Science Direct shows habits automate discipline, freeing self-control. Ready to turn one day into day one? Wrapping up, you don't need endless motivation, just grit forged through these steps. As NYT 2025 notes, master impulses for thriving life. Join my 7-day no-excuse challenge. Pick one technique, apply daily, share progress and comments with #ForceDiscipline. Hit like if you're in, subscribe for more evidence-based hacks, and go force that first win today. You've got the power. Now use it.